Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. Darling, how y'all doing? I'm alright, child. Okay. It's busy, busy, busy. Um, so Nene's still gone. Nene said, "I ain't fooling with y'all. I'm over it. Her computer is on blank, child." So then they get into Kenya and Cynthia. One fan wrote in that they felt like that Kenya and Nene are the same person. They both have issues with their mother. Um, they both have just all the different many issues that she listed. And she said that, well, maybe Cynthia just likes toxic ass people. And I screamed. I was just like, well, child. Cynthia was just like, no, I don't want to hang out with assholes. It's not like that. It's just that if I didn't find anything good in Nene, if I did not find anything good in Kenya, then I would not want to be bothered with them. It got into the whole thing of Kenya, of Cynthia treating Kenya differently than she treats Nene. She says the only difference is that when Kenya hurts me, she instantly apologizes, and Nene's not the same way. Now, I will agree with Cynthia. That's one thing that that's true. It do take a lot for Nene to apologize because Nene don't ever think she's wrong. But with that said, it's not like it's easy for Kenya to apologize either because Kenya's on that BS as well, and we've seen it for I don't know how many years on the show. So I mean, it's kind of the pot calling the kettle, calling the kettle, calling the pot. You can't really say one without the other. They do have a lot of similarities. So yeah, child, I was just like, okay, Cynthia. Maybe it's just a thing of Cynthia's been more hurt by Nene than she does Kenya. But ultimately, like I said in the past, I think the reason that it seems as if it's a difference in the way Cynthia treats Kenya versus Cynthia and Nene is because ultimately Cynthia feels sorry for Kenya because of her terrible relationship with Mark, because of her relationship with her mother or lack of relationship with her mother. Ultimately, I think that's what it is, and I think Cynthia said that. But I think she just feels sorry for Kenya and how she grew up, and her not having the easiest road in life as it pertains to her family. So ultimately, I think that's why Cynthia kind of gives Kenya passes on stuff. But she shouldn't at this point. I mean, it's unfortunate what Kenya had to go through. It's unfortunate what any of them had to go through, or anybody else in this world had to go through. But as an adult, it's time to let it go, and it's time to be responsible for your own actions and the things that you say, and stop blaming childhood for stuff. I mean, my God, a lot of us have went through stuff in our childhood. It definitely shaped who we are today, but at the same time, you gotta let that stuff go, child. Then Keisha Cole tell y'all, if he ain't gonna love you the way he should, then let it go. If he ain't gonna treat you the way he should, then let it go. Okay? She told y'all that. So what else is going on? Marlo barely said anything. Once Nene was gone, Marlo didn't have nothing to say, but Marlo didn't have nothing to say anyway. Let's be honest. Yeah, she had nothing to say, sis. And I still did not like her outfit at all. And after a while, Tanya didn't have nothing to say either. Child, it was just seat fillers. The entire rest of the reunion, for the most part, was about Nene. And Nene wasn't there. Child, at one point, Nene even called Portia and wanted to be on the phone when all she had to do was open the laptop. Now, a part of me understands that when a lot of people are coming at you at one time, you're going to automatically get defensive. You're going to automatically want to rumble in the jungle, darling. You're automatically going to be not want to be bothered and stuff. I do understand that. But like I said earlier, similar to Kenya, Nene has a issue with admitting when she's wrong. And when you do come at her, she either walks away or she cries. So, I mean, yeah. Ultimately, honestly, the core issue with Kenya and Nene is a power struggle. They both want to be on the top. They both want to be the leads. They both are alpha females in this reality TV world. I think Nene's mainly an alpha female all the time. But as we've seen Kenya, when it comes to her relationships, she, curls that tail and do what she's told. Because Markeisha definitely ran that relationship, for sure. So, that's ultimately what I think it is, and we all know Kenya's antics at this point. I don't know why they don't know her antics, why they don't know when she's doing stuff and when she's just trying to be messy just for no reason and stuff and kind of trying to conjure up issues. Like, they should know her by now, but anyway. Kenya says her issues with Nene it started way before the Buffalo comment, and Kenya stopped. She was not calling your baby a buffalo. I just don't agree with that. I think that she was saying that she blew up like a buffalo, that she was big as hell because she was pregnant. Now, mind you, obviously, that's the reason she, had gotten bigger, because she's pregnant. Like, duh, no problem with that. But Nene was talking about Kenya. She was not talking about your unborn child. So anyway, Andy got on. Nene always saying that she advocated for Kenya to be on the show. And Kenya could not take that compliment. She somehow twisted it and always turned it into a negative. And Nene has always said that Kenya was good for the show. Because ultimately, Kenya acting a fool and getting these ratings up, that benefits everybody. That kind of saves everybody's job. Especially if you can latch on to whatever she's doing. So, I mean, Kenya couldn't take the compliment, child. I was like, Lord have mercy. Let me see. Portia still drunk as a Cooter Brown. Hilarious. Portia and Kenya got into a little spat. Kenya, she wants to overtalk people, or, when you come at Kenya with facts, she somehow throws it back on you. She's very like Portia. For instance, Kenya, that's why your hair is ugly. Kenya, no, your hair's been ugly. Portia, what is your main issue that you have with your dad? Just in my head. What is your main issue that you have with your dad? You need to admit to the things that happen with you and your dad. Kenya, what's the issues with you and your dad? You need to admit that the things you've done. I've heard some things. That's how it goes with Kenya. So, it's never admitted to anything, blah, 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 blah. And mind you, I'm able to, for the most part, on these reality shows, I'm able to be unbiased. And even though I really do like Kenya, it might not seem like it. I really do like Kenya, but I have no problem giving it to Kenya Moore. I don't. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And most of the time, unfortunately, the beautiful Kenya Moore is wrong. Period. Oh, yes, child. Let's see. Portia said that Kenya was been talking for a whole 45 minutes. I screamed. So we got Giovanna. At this point, I didn't really see the point of Giovanna coming. I mean, Snakegate was a thing this season. But honestly, I kind of forgot about it. Or just, no longer gave a damn. But yeah. I was just like, okay, I guess. So she came on. She looked beautiful. She had on gold, I believe. Um, Andy ended up showing his baby, super cute, little chubby cheeks. Anyway, Giovanna came on there and she basically said that it was Nene that coached her through this entire thing. That basically told her, that you need to record everything and just keep documents on these girls. That it was Nene that did all this thing herself. Do I believe it? Partially. I do believe it partially. Ultimately, Giovanna, even let's say that Nene did all this herself and she conjured all this up herself. You was still the fool that did it. You still was thirsty and wanted to be on TV. She could have got somebody else to do this, but you still was the one that decided to do it because you thought it was going to get you in that door. You thought that you was going to become a Real Housewife or at least a permanent friend to the show, but it didn't work out, sis. You always got that voice in the back of your head to tell you not to do something. And most of the time, if not all the time, that voice, or your gut, whatever, most of the time that voice is true and tell you to sit your ass down. But you still decided to do it, didn't you, Giovanna? So what kind of sympathy you want from us, the viewers, the fans, the vloggers, the bloggers? What kind of sympathy you want from us, beloved? Pretty girl, but misguided, for sure. We also found out that Eva's husband, Mike, is Giovanna's attorney. So it looks like we might be seeing a little bit more of Giovanna next season. If Eva's back. Let me see. So Cynthia says she's forced to believe Giovanna. Because Nene never came back and stuff, so whatever. What y'all believe on the whole Giovanna and Nene thing? Y'all think it was all Nene? I do believe that Nene played a big part in it, but I also think it was judged up by producers. I think a lot of people was involved. I don't think it was just all Nene. No. But who's to say, child? Who's to say? Let me see. So Nene ended up never coming back to the reunion. Half the girls believed Giovanna, and of course it was Eva, and Kenya, and Cynthia, and Candy, I think. But those are all the girls that currently have issues with Nene. So of course. And the other girls didn't raise her hand when Andy asked who believes Giovanna or not. The ending was just the ending. Nothing new. I think Kenya's March still trying to work it out. Oh, girl. Kenya, you ain't gonna never get our respect as long as you continue to deal with Mark. Ever, ever, ever. That's a waste of time, sis. Now I'm not a woman. And I'm not married or never was married, and I don't have any kids. So, I know it's like, well, what the hell, sissy. But still, I know not to allow somebody to mistreat me. Not for too long. I might put up with the foolishness for a little minute, if that ain't good. But other than that, no, you ain't gonna continue that. And then it's one thing to embarrass me in private, but you gonna embarrass me while the camera's rolling? Oh no, you got to go. You got to go, beloved. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. It ended up with the 5 girls: Portia, Cynthia, Eva, Kenya, Candy. Andy dismissed Marlo and Tanya. Said, all right, Marlo and Tanya, y'all close y'all computer. I screamed. Andy is shady boots. So yeah, they ended with that, and that was it, child. Nene was gone for all part 3, but the reunion still ended up being all about her. Interesting. Child, what y'all think? Who should? What can they do, really? What can this show do now? Like, This show done been through everything. It's been through the ringer. We've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta for now 12 years, child. I mean, what more can they do? What can they do? Who all they need to get rid of, and who all they need to stay? Like, what y'all think? What y'all think? I done told y'all what I think. What y'all think about who needs to go, who needs to stay, and let's talk in the comment section about everything else that happened at this reunion. It's been lovely, as always. Y'all stay tuned for my more reviews. I love you guys so much for rocking out with me. I know I'm not as consistent as I would like, probably as some of the other folks that y'all watch, and I apologize for that. But I work all the time, and if I'm not working, I'm dealing with family and trying to squeeze a little bit of time in for friends, and I have a personal life, so it's not the easiest, but I do my best, and even if it's late, I try my best to just give y'all some content and give y'all the videos or whatever. So yeah, stay tuned for Married to Medicine. It's coming up. I'm probably gonna try to do a Chalaki thoughts or Chalaki news at some point, and I have to watch Family Hustle and give y'all that review, okay? And Mama June, and yeah. Anyway, with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter, at It's Kingsworld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.